Okay, so I just figured I'd talk to you guys while I'm getting ready. I'm just about to throw on some makeup and do my hair a little bit and eat all at the same time because that's how my life goes. Don't have a whole lot of time, so first things first. Amen. So I just figured I'd just talk to y'all while I'm getting ready. And I'm not exactly sure what I can talk about per se. I guess I can just give you an update on how I'm feeling nowadays. Today's my day off from work, so these are the moments that I actually have to kind of somewhat have to myself, even though not really, because I still have the kids and still have a whole lot of running around too. But you know, it's not that bad. Hopefully we can get out and do something fun at the same time. But work is really like wearing me thin nowadays. I am up to week, I think 23 and like 23 and a half weeks now with these twins, and it is just really taking a toll on me. My last pregnancy actually I stayed at work up until the week before I had the baby. And that's just because I wanted some leeway just in case she did come early. And she did. She came, like I was off of work. My last day of work was the 1st. My daughter came on the 6th. So that was cutting it pretty close. But at least I got to stay that late in the game. This time, I'm not due until my due date's actually August 26th. But my doctor said they don't expect the twins to go that full term. They usually expect them around 34 or 35 weeks. So I guess sometime in July. But they also recommended that I be prepared to leave work around 28 weeks, which will be mid-June sometime, early to mid-June. So that's pretty much what I'm waiting on right now. But it's just taking forever. Like, I just feel like I'm not even gonna make it that long, but I'm still trying. We will definitely see how that goes. But I'm still training at work. I've been working in Albany since January of last May. Not last May, January of last year. And I'm training in air traffic control. So it's definitely pretty fun. It can be stressful at times, but I think, I don't know, I feel like the training itself is more stressful, but it's not too bad. And y'all just excuse my skin. Like, my skin looks horrible right now. I don't know what's going on. It was looking pretty good for a while, and then I don't know what happened. Doggone pregnancy hormones. And I'm just throwing this makeup on, y'all. This is not a tutorial. No makeup tutorial. So I wouldn't expect to pick up any pointers as of right now. This is actually kind of difficult to do, not being in front of a huge mirror, which is weird. It's the first time I've ever done my makeup without a huge mirror, and so it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I give mad props to those YouTubers who actually do makeup tutorials, because this I don't know, maybe they have a different setup or something, but this is crazy to me. It just feels weird, but it's all good. I'm just trying to hurry up and get ready as fast as possible. Like I said, today's my days off. I don't get weekends off very often. So it's kind of nice to have the weekend off. It's just trying to make sure that I spend time with my kids and my husband. Try to do something fun with the kids. My husband actually likes to stay in the house, and my kids like to go out, so it's kind of difficult balancing the two. But I try to make sure I can keep everybody happy. Make sure everybody gets to do what they want to do. No, excuse me, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time, so I got to eat and everything else. So I'm gonna just leave that there for now. I don't even know how to place my stuff. But I'm gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, but this is actually my second pregnancy since I've been at this job. Which is kind of interesting since I've only been here since last January. When I first got to Albany last year, I was like 3 or 4 months pregnant already. So I came in to this job pregnant and took my maternity leave and came back to work about 2 months later after having my daughter. June, July, August, yeah, about 2 months later. And actually just kind of enjoying it. I was, I had started working out and everything, trying to get my whole pre-pregnancy body back, and it was actually going pretty well. I was doing pretty good. Being that I do work in a tower, there are a lot of stairs. We do have an elevator, but I took the stairs for the simple fact that I was trying to get back in shape and to get back healthy after the pregnancy. So I was doing that a lot, which helped. And during my breaks, I actually would go outside and walk the parking lot. Just to, keep my step count up and keep my heart rate. And also just to get the extra vitamin C. It's not really that sunny up here, upstate New York, so. Which I don't actually live in Albany, but I live on the outskirts. Or in the suburban type area, I guess if you want to call it, across the Hudson. But either way, we just don't get a whole lot of sun up here, so that was another way that I would just revive myself during my breaks. Let's see. But it was quite interesting. That only lasted for, I don't know, a few months. I got back in August. I got back to work in August, and then next holiday was Thanksgiving. Went to Illinois, and then we have Christmas, and by Christmas I already know I was pregnant, so not a whole lot of time off to recuperate or anything. Everybody knows it's easier to have a baby once you've just given birth, and I thought I prepared myself for that with the birth control. However, my birth control was actually due the week that I went out of town for Thanksgiving. So I see how that worked out. It doesn't take long at all. It doesn't take long at all. But this pregnancy was definitely a surprise. I was not expecting it at all. But I'm happy nonetheless. Everything works out. I'm not gonna do like too much here. Try not to anyway. Just enough to really get out of the door. I don't necessarily do all this all the time, but and I guess I'm kind of backwards, but because my skin looks like crap, and I kind of want to like do more harm to it, I guess. Which is not intentional to do harm, but I feel like I have to do more just to cover it up. And once again, like I said, this is definitely not suitable as a makeup tutorial. Just kind of figured I'd talk to you guys and make a video while I'm getting ready, because I am definitely overdue for one. Between my work schedule, which I do work full-time, and my home life, these 2 kids, and my husband, and this pregnancy, and just trying to make sure I make time for everybody again. Sometimes it gets a little bit difficult to fit videos in there. Don't look at my nose. But yeah, I'll go back and fix that. But it can get a little difficult, so I'm trying to get one in while I can. I should have some music playing. That's what I should have had. But I didn't. a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh yeah. Actually, I might go ahead and find some music. But it has to be that free music though for YouTube, doesn't it? Don't know if it's worth it. I'm not gonna correct my nose or anything today. Like I said, I'm just gonna do a quick makeup, which my nose is getting bigger. But that's the whole part of the pregnancy thing, so what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Just learn to live with it. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'll tell you one thing I have noticed as this pregnancy has been progressing. My son, who is 6 years old, September 16th his birthday, so he'll be 7 coming up in the fall. But I've noticed he has started becoming a lot more responsible, which is weird. Like all of a sudden, I don't know if he just has that innate I'm a big brother, so I have to be more responsible type thing going on, or I don't know if it's nature or nurture or what, but he has definitely started doing a lot more. Like he's waking himself up for school, he's getting himself dressed, he's fixing his own snacks, and he's only in kindergarten, so it's kind of shocking, but I definitely do appreciate it. My husband usually has him in the mornings because generally speaking I'm at work by 6:30 or so. But he's been doing really well. It's shocking. And even my baby girl, she's about to be 1, coming up in June. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's already been a year. But even her, it's like she's growing up extra fast now. I don't know if kids just do that with babies or what, because I don't remember my son changing this much when I was pregnant with my daughter. But now that the twins are on the way, it's just like, it's very noticeable. Very noticeable. I don't even think I'm gonna highlight that. Oh, look at that brow. That brow looks crazy. And y'all, I wasn't even supposed to take this long getting ready, but I guess because I'm running my mouth, it's actually taking me longer. Can't go anywhere with bad brows though. Luckily, I'm not on a time constraint. I just need to kind of hurry up because I need to get out of the house. So I have to go grocery shopping and finish up some other stuff, get some stuff for the babies. I have, like I said, my daughter's about to turn 1, so trying to prepare for that with her little photo shoot and planning for her birthday. Can't get kind of crazy. Something is definitely burning my eye. It's probably me. I guess must have got it in my eye, but okay. Here's my brush. I am like missing brushes, which is annoying, but like that really burns. You know what? This happened yesterday. I'm not quite sure why it even does that. I was on my way to work and it was just burning like crazy. But anywho, I'm holding the wrong thing. Anywho. So far, everything seems to be going all right. Like, this little twin pregnancy thing, it did definitely take a minute for it to like register in my mind. At first, I was so shocked and in disbelief. Number one, because I wasn't even expecting to get pregnant. Because I just had a baby. And then number two, I never even thought about having twins. Like, when I was in, high school or middle school, and, I used to do those, whether you live in a shack or a mansion or a house and how many kids you have and stuff like that. I think it was like then I wanted twins. I always thought it would be cool to have twins. But I wanted them to be my firstborn, so, everything else after that would be a lot easier. And, I don't know. When I actually got pregnant the first time, I didn't even think about having twins, so it's definitely, shocked. Shocked. Like, it just hadn't even crossed my mind in years that I could possibly have them. But it does run in my family. And when we did the DNA testing, we did find that the boys are fraternal, so they're not identical. Of course, they could still look alike, but genetically they're fraternal. So, and fraternal twins are the ones that are based off of genetics. Identical twins, it doesn't run in the family. It just kind of happened. So, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. So I mean, that was interesting to find out. I wasn't even sure if I even wanted identical or fraternal. Like, I always think it's cool to have identical twins, but then at the same time, it's like, since I even found out that I originally was pregnant with twins, my main thing was always to make sure that, of course I wanted them to have a bond, but I wanted to make sure that they were still their own person. Like, I didn't want to link them up. Like, when I've thought about what kind of names they wanted, I didn't want to give them twin names. I wanted to give them names that complemented each other. Because that's what I'm hoping for them, that they'll both have their own identities, but at the same time, yeah, they can complement each other. It's like, I mean, you get a twin, you got a life partner, so, I mean, I thought that would be cool. So names like, I don't know, and not to bash anybody that has twin names, because, I mean, they are pretty cool, like Tia and Tamara, or, stuff like that. It's really cool. I just feel like with my personality type and the type of person I am, which I've always been one of those people who've kind of been off to myself, and I just felt like it would be necessary for them to be their own people. And not to say that identical twins aren't their own people either. They are, but I just didn't want to be the parent that dresses them all in the same exact clothes. And where when you recognize one, you have to recognize the other, like, at the same time. I mean, because I just feel like that could possibly, at some point, make them feel like incomplete when the other one's not there. And I want them to want to be around each other, but I want them to be able to stand on their own at the same time. So, I hope I didn't make that sound really bad at all, but that's my intention anyway. That's my intention. And I know this is sidetracking, but y'all excuse my hair, like, I took my crochets out. There's nothing wrong with wearing natural hair. I love wearing my natural hair. However, my hair is not done. So, get to work on that. And I'm not even really going to do my hair like that today. I'm just going to moisturize it and put it back into a ponytail puff. Yeah. I'm actually starting to run out of things to talk about. And I'm not really that much of a talker, guys. Like, I don't even know what made me do this, because I don't talk that much. But I was about to do what it's about to do. Yeah, it seemed like a good idea at the moment. I already did that. So, where is my eyeliner? I should find on this stuff. Let's go with the pencil first, then I can go back with the, like, what if just in case I screwed up. But I'm really excited, guys, about these twins. Like I said, at first it was really scary, and I was kind of like questioning my entire life when I found out about twins, because I was like, oh my gosh, like, Lord, how in the world? Like, me? Really? Me? Like, as soon as I walked out of that first doctor's appointment and I found out, I called my mom. I FaceTimed my mom, as a matter of fact, because I wanted to see her face. Because I honestly wish I could have seen my face when I found out. But I called her, and she was actually driving. And I was like, okay, I got something to tell you. And you're driving, so I need you to not, like, freak out. Yes, Cameron.
Just here to watch
That's
it.
my son.
Just here to watch it.
He's here to watch me.
Watch me.
You want to say hi? Want to say hi to video?
Hi.
Alright, okay, here. But,
Hey,
yeah.
extra.
Ooh, messed that up. But, yeah, so when I told her, it was like, don't freak out because you're driving, and I didn't want her to get in, like, an accident or anything. I was like, so you know I'm pregnant, right? And she's like, yeah. She's like, and what? Not, oh no, not now. I'm not coming anywhere. I'm trying to do this. No, I understand. Not right now. But, yeah, so I told her, not to freak out or anything. And she was like, what are you talking about? It's like, I have something to tell you. She was like, yeah. It's like, so you know I'm pregnant. And she was like, yeah. She was like getting annoyed, like, come on with it. And I was like, so we're just leaving our appointment. And she's like, yeah. It's like, so, we're not having a baby. And she's like, what? It's like, we're not having a baby. It's like, we're having 2 babies. And she just goes like I thought the phone froze. Like, I seriously thought FaceTime just froze. Cause she just went in like still mode. I was like, oh crap. And I was like, Mom, you're driving, Mom. And she was like, oh my goodness. She's like, well, you know they run in the family. And I was like, I was not thinking about that. Cameron, no. Bye-bye. Stop crossing over because there's nothing over there. He's going towards the staircase, guys. I don't even know where he thought he was going. She was just like, oh, you know they run in the family. And I'm like, yeah, well, I definitely was not thinking about that. I'm just shocked that it's me. And I feel some kind of way because it's me. If anybody else would have twins, I'd be like, oh my gosh, yes, that's so awesome. But the fact that it was me, it was like a whole different story. I don't know which one of these to wear. Match. Let's go with this one. Let's try this one out. But it's definitely an interesting conversation. And she was like, did you tell your sisters yet? And I'm like, no. She's like, don't tell them. I'll tell them. I was like, okay. Because I think she could already tell that I was just like an emotional wreck at the moment. And she was like, she just didn't want to take any chances of him saying anything that would rub me the wrong way. Because I'm pretty sure they was going to be just as shocked as she was. I mean, I said some stuff that probably rubbed my doctor the wrong way, so I can only imagine what they might have been saying to me. So all that's done. I'm just going to try and quickly freshen up my hair here. And this took way longer than it was supposed to take. So good. I don't know why I wear this color so much. Like, I really like purple colors, lipsticks. I have so many different shades of purple. I think it just goes really well with brown skin. Oh y'all, this is just some like water and shea butter and oils that I just use to like refresh my hair. Because it's just a lot easier to work with when it's not so dry. Ooh, got a little drippage. I'll get some in the middle. And it is definitely time for me to get my hair done. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it next. Like, I thought about setting a hair appointment for today so I can go get it done. So something happened to the rest of the footage. Apparently I wasn't recording when I thought I was recording. But anyway, I did do this video earlier and just realized that it wasn't there. So I just figured I'd have a way of closing it out. But thank you so much for watching. Sorry, I was talking a whole lot, so the video is kind of extra long. But go ahead, Cameron.
Thank you for them.
You're welcome. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions for me, I would like to do a Q&A video sometime soon. So if you guys could just leave any questions you may have down in the comment section, then I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Thanks.